Well, alrighty, we are back. I'm just doing a little more work on the barrel train. I'm going to cut the tabs that I turn into the front hitch. They're 4 inches long, and the distance isn't critical, so I'm going to I'll mark a couple of them at a time and then cut them. So I'm just going to set it up. Set up a time lapse. You can watch me. Probably good. Wear safety glasses for this type of job. I'm standing up this metal on the edge. It's way easier on the saw to cut it down this way than just flat. So every chance you can, that's how you want to cut it. But since I'm just going straight with these cuts, that'll work just fine. Well, that went fast. I'm going to set up, because I have the pieces here and I'm ready, do the same exact thing, but for those little mounting tabs for the barrel. There's 4 of them per car, just to bolt the barrel down. I don't remember what this is. Like the hitch. Let's just run through some materials while we're at it. The hitch is 1/4 inch thick, and it's 1.5 inches wide. This is also 1.5 inches wide. I can't remember if I cut it at 2 inches or at 1.5. I might have to go review this and see what I did. But I'll figure that out. This one's not 1/4 inch thick, it's 1/8 of an inch. I think. That's about right, 1/8 of an inch thick. 1.5 inches wide. I either cut it at 1.5 inches or 2 inches long. I'll go review that, and I'm gonna go look at some of the other cars I made in the backyard, see if I can't measure it, and I'll get back to you. Alright, I just went and checked in the backyard. This is 1.5 inch wide stock, 1/8 inch thick, and I cut it at 2 inches, where I mark a whole bunch of them at 2 inches, and cut a bunch of them at a time. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna set you guys up here to watch. Alright, well that went pretty quick. I set this light up. I don't know how it affected the shot, but there you have it for that, I guess. It's a bright light, but I need to see what I was doing. I have a little more time tonight. I think I'm gonna just keep cutting pieces. I've got the axle rod, which is a 5/8 cold rolled. I started with a 5/8 hot rolled, but that just didn't work very well. You had to clean it up quite a bit to get the wheels on. But I got the 5/8 cold rolled, and I'm going to, I'll mark it with a marker because this surface doesn't take that soapstone very well. And I cut it 6 inches long for each side. 2 stub axles 6 inches long. So I'm gonna do that. I think I'll have to set you guys up somewhere else. Set the camera up somewhere else, I guess. You see me better. Let's see if this works. Alright, I've got this cold rolled here, and I've got some more stuck up in the ceiling, I think. Yeah. I'll use this up. I'll use this up first, and then we'll get that one down and keep cutting. I'm making 6 full-size cars, and I'm cutting the parts that are necessary for 3 special cars. The frame will be different, but the axles will be the same, the hitches will be the same, so you see me cut those parts. The barrel tabs are the same. So I cut enough of those parts to do all of those cars. The frame itself will be different, so I'll have to figure that out when I get there, but while I'm set up for certain things, I'm going to cut them. So I'm going to cut axles for 9 cars, and we'll go from there. Well, I just kept going while I was working on it. I got this 7/16 hot roll. I cut it into 3-inch long sections. I use that to build hitch pins. I think what I'd like to do tonight, let's see if I have time. Yeah, I have a few minutes. I think what I'd like to do tonight is to cut the bar that serves as the axle, basically. And I cut that out of the 1-inch square tubing. So I think I'm going to do that. I think, if I remember correctly, it's 22 inches long. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it later, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. But I'm going to set up and do that next. think that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I'm just gonna clean up, put all the stuff away. I cut all that stuff because, and those axles in particular, because those are all the parts I have to drill holes in. So I have a lot of drilling I can get to before I have to do any more cutting and building cars. I did only cut 6 axles because I know the full-size ones are going to be 22 inches long. The special cars I'm going to build may be a different length, so I did not cut any axles for that, but we'll get to that.
Look who shows up. Oh. Look who shows up.
I grabbed my camera too. How about that?
Oh. So it's not running right.
Well, I kind of gathered that, but the fact it's still inside the road. Oh, those nice hooks.
I know, right? Look at that. Would you just look at that? This one doesn't have I probably should have, like...
That should stay on there.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. We didn't tie a knot, did we? Do you want to untwist that at all? up into my driveway, but
That was the other question. Where do you want this when we get back?
in my driveway where it was. Can't see much. We're neutral though. Oh, that's not bad at all.
Should have put a camera on top.
I had mine on the dash.
Oh,
I didn't think about it. I could have put it right here.
I was set up. Yeah, but yeah.
Could have seen it all. Not much, but that was a pretty smooth ride.
It was. Were you holding the brake for that?
No, not till we got up to the bridge. That would be my children.
There's Piglet on this truck.
We're gonna leave that on there and see how long it takes for him to find it. Dude, it's no herky jerky.
There are
I mean, just watch out.
I didn't know this here. So I was gonna work on the burial train tonight. After I unloaded my truck, drill some holes. But I got a call. Load of friends. Travis was working on Roger's truck and well, it died. Put it in the driveway. We're gonna rig up some way to push it up next to the house where we can work on it. That's how this evening's going.
All good plans start somewhere. I don't know if you can see me. Keep coming. Foot. Right there. You gonna put some tension on it? All yours.
pretty smooth.
It's nice to have good stuff.
Not to have weird janky stuff at work.
Who needs good stuff when you got
This is light.
There it is.
light?
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow if it's in between the rain.
Connect rope, awesome.
Right? I can't even remember how long is that. 20 foot?
20 or 30.
I don't
Maybe
know.
30. It doesn't seem like it's that long.
It's
though.
30.